Hi there, I'm back. Sometimes I just took Lucy out for a little break, and sometimes I think the neighbors must figure there are 5 or 6 women living here that wear a lot of the same clothes but look completely different, and they all keep taking Lucy out front for a break. I'm either in a hat, my own hair lately, and one wig or another, glasses. But so this is me today, and this is just a little video. I guess I'll film the rest of it later because I'm not set up so that I can, at least I don't know how to set my iPad up so that I can show you while I'm doing something. I want to dye these 2 shirts. In fact, when my sister wanted to know what I wanted for Christmas, I asked her for some dye because I've got, turns out, only 2 of these shirts. I thought I had more, but I think I already donated some. This one is Oh My Gauze. I don't know if you've heard of that name before. It's a kind of cotton that is got a bit of a texture, you can see to it. And when you go to pack it to go somewhere, or when you store it, I mean, I hang these in the closet, but if you're packing it, you sort of semi-fold it and roll it up. You want to roll it up to pack it, because if it's a bit wrinkly, it's great. They're light, they're comfortable, they're very cool to wear, beachy stuff, and I love them in white. I've got these 2 tops, similar, one's shorter than the other. But the problem is, single layer, they're fairly see-through. So on me, I'm already pasty, and then if I've got my bra on, you see the bra through it, so I don't like that. But to put on a white t-shirt underneath it, I don't like the way that then makes this material sort of stick to the t-shirt and hang on all the parts and exaggerate everything that I don't want exaggerated. So so here is the longer of the 2. It's kind of drapey. It's got that bit of a bell sleeve, and it's got a bit of, it's hard to show, white on white, bit of a split there, wide. Anyway, so I've got that one and this one, different name brand, but same material. It's got the exact same material to it. This one is Lulu Bee. And the other one, because I love this name brand, it's based out of Florida, is Oh My Gauze. Love their stuff. The pants, oh, beachwear, I love it. So this one is just sort of a bunch of layers that sort of drape, sort of wispy, beachy, flowy. But again, and this one is a little bit layered up so it doesn't show through as much, but still, what I decided I'd like to do is try dyeing it, because it's either that or donate it, and I paid a lot. These things aren't cheap, unfortunately. So my sister asked what I wanted for Christmas, and I said I wanted dye, and I love denim. I love denim blue right now. Really into denim blue, various shades of it. Navy as well, and I also love army green. So she got me a packet each of Dylon in jeans blue and one in olive green, and she also got me a couple of this Tintex fabric dye. Now I've heard about RIT dye, and this one's navy blue, number 25. I've heard about RIT. She wasn't able to find that, but you know what? We'll try this, and hopefully it'll work, and if it doesn't, I can see if I can find some of the RIT dye somewhere else. She also got me some gloves. So I'm going to try one in blue and one in green, and the longer one, unfortunately, has this really crappy stain on it. It's so disgusting, and I don't know what it is. It almost looks like, well, it looks like crap, literally, but it kind of looks like, if you were using a self-tanner and had it on your hand and just kind of wiped it. That's what that, oh, it's so gross. So I think this one I'll do in the olive green, because, kind of maybe hopefully blend in with that. I'm going to wash it first and see if I can get that out, but it seems to be a stain. And then the other one I'll try in the blue, and we'll see what happens. I think if they're a color, then they won't be as see-through, hopefully. There's Lucy. And we'll see what happens. So I guess this is part 1. I don't know when I'm going to film part 2, but I'll probably look like a different person when I film that part. So anyway, see you later. Hope you're doing well. Talk to you soon. I am not the most patient person when it comes to doing things, especially when I haven't done them before. So I've got my two tops here. I just put them through the wash, did not dry them. You can see that stain still there even though I treated it, so not much I can do about that. I've got a basin in the sink and I've used 2 boxes of the Tintex and did 1 pot of boiling water. Dropped my little paint stirrer stick in there, so now I've got a plastic bag so I can hold on to it. I'm going to put another pot of boiling water in there, dump them both in and see what happens, and if they look a bit tie-dyed and uneven, that's perfectly fine with me. And let's see what happens. I'm going to do both of them blue to start. Okay, well, so that's probably not going the way it should. I think they're supposed to be just submerged. I've got both of them in the bin, and I think I better add some more water and might make everything blotchy, but again, I don't care if that happens. I actually prefer if they're a little bit mottled looking or marbled. So let's see. Alright, so I kind of actually wanted them to be quite navy. I was thinking if I didn't leave them in that long, they'd be sort of a denim blue and really kind of purple coming off of there, I guess because it's supposed to be such a dark color. But I think they're going to be pretty dark. But we'll see. I know they'll lighten up when they dry, and there's a lot of ink come out of here. So we'll try not to splash it all over everything. Okay, so this is rinsed and squeezed out. They're still wet. 2 different shirts, so you can tell is the one at the top of the screen there with the white stitching. That is the shorter one, and I'm really happy actually that the white stitching stayed white because that has a few different layers in it, and that's going to help show that off. Now the longer one that had the stain, that is solid blue, and that actually was the more expensive one, so I guess they used real cotton threading instead of a polyester blend, but who cares? I mean, it all works. Oh, and there's moving. No matter what I do, here's my hand, there's always a loosey hair. Get out of there. Oh God, love her to death, love her to death. Can't stand the hair. Fur, rather. So anyway, this has all been less than 30 minutes since I started because I took these out of the wash, took them out wet, set my timer for 50 minutes because everything else that's in the dryer. And it's now down to 20 minutes. So 30 minutes since I came up, set the timer, got this all going, you know, probably 20-25 minutes since I started filming. So I did not leave these in for long. I left them in for a minute or two. The one with the white stitching I took out first, and maybe a minute or so, maybe a little more than a minute longer for the other one, but really not much time in the dye at all because I could see that it really soaked it up and I didn't want them to be too dark, but I think once they dry I'll be happy with the colors, I hope. Anyway.
Hi guys, so my shirts are dry and I'm happy with them. They're a little bit blotchy, but you know, I said probably a few times already that I didn't mind that. So here they are. There's the short one. Sunlight. Bit of an indigo navy, I guess, but faded. And it's got the white stitching showing up, which I love. And there's pretty blotchy on the back. Doesn't bother me. And then there's the longer one. So this one stayed in longer. Now is that just because of the sun? Yeah. So it did get a bit darker. And it is blotchy too. But poop stain discovered. And no, it's not poop, it just looks like it. Ugh. Anyway, so I look like a slob. I haven't really done anything with myself yet today, so I'm going to get myself done up and try these on and show you what one I want to do next. Okay, so here's the long shirt. You know, I don't know exactly how flattering it is, but I like it. I like the things that hang down. I like that it covers things because I lost, last winter, I lost a little over 20 pounds, and I think it's pretty much all come back, and I'm hating it, so I've got to get back into not so much a diet, but just eating smart, making better choices. The thing is, you know, I was doing so well and I didn't even feel the need to cheat so much. Well, okay, that's a bit of a lie.
I had a horrible time staying away from potato chips, so that was my main cheat. But otherwise, like sugar, which was bizarre because I'm such a sugar addict, I didn't need it so much, which was amazing, and I felt so much better. I would get up in the morning, and any stiffness that I would have in the morning was gone. Like I could get out of bed no problem, and it was great. But then something, I don't even remember what exactly, you know, might have been a get-together, so I had something, and I had something and another thing, and a little cheat here and a little cheat there, and for a while, no change, nothing happened. I was still weighing the same, still feeling great, so just kept cheating, and next thing you know, it's almost like I woke up one morning and boom, like all this fat and everything landed back on me. It's, you know, probably just my own inability to see it because I didn't want to as well, but yeah, so it crept up on me, and I should have known logically that's what would have happened. You know, I'm not an idiot. I know that's the kind of thing that happens, but when I was in it, I just thought I was getting away with something. So anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about this. So, you know, but being New Year's Eve and of course New Year's resolutions and everything, yeah, I do. I want to eat smarter because it felt so good when I lost weight. It just felt so good walking around. I felt lighter, felt like there was less gravity in the world, physically felt better, had more energy, and just felt better about myself. I was happier. So I'm going to try to do it again. Anyway, let's try on the other shirt. I just saw this. I turned my head and oh, somehow that crept out from underneath. Anyway, if you saw that before, sorry. Okay, so here's the shorter one, which I will probably like better with a little more weight loss, but it's not bad. It's got this one just kind of flap. That must be my superhero cape, just my little itty bitty superhero cape. And the next one I want to do, so I just did all navy. I didn't get the olive green, but I'm thinking about doing this next. This is just the sweetest little dress, but I look awful in this color, especially, you know, with any legs showing. And look at that. It's got that stitching. So I'm thinking of trying this in the olive green. It's kind of a double layer. If it doesn't work, I still kind of like it as sort of like a, you know, almost like a Little House on the Prairie nightie. Kind of cute that way. And I'm going to try that on it, but that's another video. Okay, so this on camera anyway makes this look more indigo and this more denim, but this is one of my favorite scarves lately. I've been wearing it all different ways. Winter, summer. Got it from Simons. Got it for $25 in the summertime. And now the blue one anyway, if you go on simons.ca, if they've got any left, it's $9.99. So unfortunately I didn't think to get it in one of the other colors. It was in sort of a faded black and army green, which, I wish I'd bought that one. But anyway, that's about it for me today. I still don't love, like I like this top, but I still don't love the way this fits. I'm happy with the longer one. I'm going to wear that for sure. Anyway, so this was my experiment with dyeing things. I definitely think I will dye more things in the future. I love knowing what you can do with it. And if it's something that you're, you know, for me, if I'm not too particular about it being perfect, then it's a great way to change up your wardrobe and add a little bit of life to something that maybe gets stained, or maybe you realize you just don't wear because of the color. So, and you know, if all else fails, you can always go black, right? So have a happy new year. I hope you're all going to have a safe evening tonight and a wonderful 2017. Yeah, let's just hope 2017 is a happier year all around. Talk to you soon. I'll be back with something else, and have a great one. Thanks. Bye-bye.